said as soon as I was done, it'd be over. Why isn't it over?
Why isn't what over?
Stop fucking with me. I'm sick of meeting in fucking parking garages. I did it. I did what you told me to do. Why am I still here?
I got it. Got it, people. I got the bird.
2 minutes ago he was saying he hoped they didn't catch it.
I think he drank the water.
Now, how can I help you?
Did you drink the water?
I was so thirsty.
That's what it is.
So when you drink the water, you just become a part of this world.
Okay.
Oh. So you're alone in this. Talk to your dad for the TV.
She locked me out.
Oh shit.
Hey, you want a drink?
Please.
Yeah, I do.
Ew.
He's stuck here.
Is it considered water to drink Jack Daniels though?
Well, what line of work you in?
Assassination.
I'm an international assassin.
Wow, international assassin. You get to travel the world, killing people, no consequences.
Oh, he's
No
all
wife,
for it.
No kids, no responsibility. That's a great job. I can see why you picked it.
I mean, you just thought it was a nice
What do you
tuxedo.
Yeah, but we know that deep down, he didn't want to have the
I don't do
responsibility,
anything,
kinda.
He did say he was dead. So he's
Choked on a
aware.
piece of chicken. Half the people, they can't even remember their own names. The other half, they run around doing crazy shit like international assassins. I can't find a single woman take a dump on me.
That's new!
What?
That's freaking new!
What, you gonna judge me now?
What? He's dead? Looks like it.
Is your name Neil?
Yeah. Why?
Good job picking that up because I didn't remember.
I remember the shit story, guys.
Why, you think there's a little girl in my room?
Yeah. I saved her from the pool.
You should have let that fat cunt drown.
He saved Patti.
He was supposed to... Oh, she did try to deceive him. She looks like a little girl. That's
Yeah.
why.
Go to sleep. Ah. Dude, you're taking your job too seriously. So take her to the well. Is it like a metaphor for just leave her in the pool?
She doesn't know how to swim.
This is a huge mind fuck. Oh.
Hi, Kevin.
He has to kill her.
Do you think...
Patti. Oh, here we are. Well, in Jordan, Texas.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
You two have a safe trip to the well.
He's gonna throw me in.
She's aware that he's gonna try to kill her.
And she knows
Yeah.
where she's going for.
Oh.
Will he be able to do it, though?
I mean, she looks like a little girl. And wasn't Jordan the town miracle
My dad says I talk too much.
where they live in now?
Yeah.
I should be down the
There you
stairs
go.
all the time. I burnt 2 margaritas.
He's gonna toss her in the well, just like in the ring.
Do you want to drop me in, or do you want to push me in? Pushing's probably easier. Would it help if I say I deserve it?
That's not true.
Yes, it is. I talk too much. I don't listen. I'm stupid. I'm worthless. I'm a fat pig. I don't know how to be happy.
Please stop. Okay.
Would it help it?
I mean, he's not a killer to begin with, but a child.
That's amigo.
I mean, all he said was take her to the well. Maybe he wasn't supposed to push her in.
Come on. What are they gonna do if you bring a girl to the well? You push her in?
Please. Kevin. Please help me.
Ooh.
Hello?
I ever tell you I was on Jeopardy?
The TV show?
Jeopardy? The game show. My plan was to win 50,000. If I could do that, I could leave Neil. Fourth night, I bombed. But they let me keep everything before that. $65,300. More than I needed to leave him
You died before that, I think?
and start over. But I didn't.
She just... Abusive relationship. You cannot walk away that easily. Even if you have all the reasons in the world to do that, to do it. And I think he was still alive in season 1 because she was still leaving him food and stuff. Back in the present because he's got the same shirt.
He was buried up?
They buried him like the birds?
Maybe?
I think, yes!
So it must have been 3 days since he died. I think.
Oh, this show is crazy.
It is.
Oh. Oh.
Holy shit.
You're not supposed to curse! He's not in church.
Ah, true. Damn! My goodness, it worked!
Oh, that was a good episode. Interesting. It's different. What I keep thinking about with Patti is that you might judge someone from their current actions, but you gotta remember that every person you ever meet, they've been a kid before. They've been through some shit before. They have a history. It's not because of one action that you can dismiss everything else, but, I mean, other way around also, it's not because of what you've been through that you can justify your actions.
Of course.
But, I think that's it. I think that's maybe the end of Patti.
Well,
Having to kill her
she's been killed like, what?
a couple times.
Thrice, I guess?
No, well, the double doesn't really count.
Well,
That place was so confusing. Well, I mean, not confusing. It's just that we need more answers, maybe. I don't know if we will get anything, because, I mean, the whole point of the show, like we've said several times, is not to question what's going on. It's to go along with the ride and wonder how the characters are going to handle what's happening around them. So what we need, I mean, if we go along with the rules of the leftovers, what's important in this episode is that he had to make that sacrifice. He had to kill Patti when she was an innocent girl, and he had to kill her as a full-grown woman after he learned of her past, after he learned about her character, who she truly was. Because he didn't know her. All he knew was the leader of the GR.
Yeah. The woman who kept bringing him troubles and in his old town, who kept talking to him as a ghost.
Yeah. Still don't know why she was there, though, why she was hunting him. And she didn't know either. So he did that to get rid of her, but I don't know how it's going to affect him, how it's going to affect the world around him, if it's going to affect the world around him. Oh, it's crazy. I don't know.
She could have been there, though, because
I think it was
part
real.
of his guilt.
A part of me wants to believe that what he's been through this episode was not just an illusion, that it actually happened, which means that Neil truly is dead.
What, you hope that Neil is dead?
No, but I mean, like, that probably happened, and I'm guessing all these people were dead too. So this was the leftovers Limbos. The show's Limbos, its idea of what the Limbos are.
The afterlife is a hotel.
Something like that.
When you check in, when you died.
I don't know.
But it is kind of special though that when you check in inside your hotel room, you need to. I don't know for you, but I think that every people who went down in this hotel was kind of forced to face their deep down desire, because when you open the closet, he had the faithful. Not the
but
faithful,
you have
the believers. You had the police officer. You had
the hitman.
The hitman. What was the fourth one?
The GR.
And the GR. And you chose.
I don't know if everyone has the same though when they wake up there.
No, but
I mean, Grandpa ended up being a concierge, so.
No, but I mean that we know that deep down Kevin had a desire to be free, to let everything behind. We know such in season 1 because he's told so to his dad.
He got different choices that all went along with different traits in his personality. Like the grandpa ended up being the concierge, someone who's aware, someone who knows everything about the place, someone who's willing to help out, someone you go to for advice. That's what the concierge is in the hotel.
He's about, yeah.
Yeah, that's what he's about. So I think it makes a lot of sense that the grandfather, at least according to what we've seen from him so far, the grandfather ended up being the concierge. If you think about Kevin, he had the choice to go with faith, like to be a father, like Matt. He had the choice with the GR, the hitman, and the police officer. When he got introduced
Matt,
to her,
we got his wife or Patti.
No, it's not.
As a cop.
It's not about the people he knows. It's about his personality. He's got bits of him here and there that represents every single uniform. We got introduced to Kevin when he was trying to be the cop, the guy who helps out, the guy who's always there when you need him.
Who got too much responsibility to handle.
Maybe the hitman is the part of him I think that wants to be free, no responsibilities. They did say, like, Neil was talking to him and he was like, "Oh yeah, hitman, no wife, no kids, you can travel the world." He longs for that freedom, but he's also like the cop, you know. So it's like both traits of his personality that fight each other. The GR is someone that understands that the world ended. It's the part of him that smokes. It's the part of him that's desperate for an answer. It's the part of him that just acknowledged that he's nothing anymore and he just has to go along till he dies, you know? And the faith is the part of him that keeps him going. The part of him that wants him to have a family. The part of him that believes
the parts of him that make him have the guts to kill himself.
Stuff like that.
Daddy.
He has faith.
Faith, yeah.
He has faith that eventually everything will work out. So it's different parts of his personality, and he chose the hitman because he doesn't strongly relate to any other part of his personality, and the hitman just looked like a nice ducks. But it might be a hidden meaning that he's longing for that freedom a lot more than he thinks he did or he does, you know. he's a broken character. I wonder what uniforms the others would have seen. Crazy. Anyway, he's back, and I think Patty's gone, so I wonder if we will ever learn more about what happened. Maybe the grandkid, like the kid knows more about this, because he was really in touch with his grandfather, and he was aware of what he had to do, so maybe he can tell us.
He was watching the ground where he buried Kevin.
So maybe he can tell us, like, what the hell happened. Like,
I'm just glad that it worked and that Kevin is back alive.
I mean, it's related somehow to the town, because they went to the well in Miracle, Texas. The birds that got killed by Friendly Neighbor's wife, because I still don't remember her name, but still, the birds that she killed, they ended up in the same place too.
Yep.
I think the people that end up there are the ones that need to figure themselves out. They're fighting like every aspect of their personality. They don't really know who they were and who they want to be. And in order to move on, they need to be at peace with what they are. Kevin is not there yet. At all. He's fighting every single trait in his personality. He's fighting everything.
Yeah.
And he doesn't understand what's happening, which also could be why he sleepwalks. Because there's a part of him that he doesn't understand and doesn't want to acknowledge.
Maybe.
I'm throwing rocks here because it's getting hot and I'm sick, so I don't know. Like, I need to make sense of what I see. It's in our nature to make sense of what we've seen.
This show doesn't make any sense at all.
But it's okay.
Kinda.
It's okay, because this is the point of the show, I feel like. Like, you did mention, we talked about Leftovers the other day, and you were like, you hope that by the end of season 3, we get at least an answer to what happened.
So, at least some kind of closure.
And I'm like, in a way, even if they don't give us an answer, this show is still a success, because the point of the show is not to explain to us what happened, because they don't understand. If the characters never understand, but they decide to move on, we can do the same, because the point of the show is not to focus on what happened, it's to focus on what could happen now, you know? What happens now that's done, that's over with.
Didn't Patti already said that it happened? We need to move on or something. We need to do
the GR.
The
GR is not about
do next or something.
The GR is not about that though. The GR is about being stuck in the past and not forgetting that this happened. So they're against what I think the show is about, or what at least what we understand the characters have to do, which is move on. The GR is a reminder.
Yeah. I find it really interesting though that it chose to represent Patti as a child.
Innocence.
Innocence. Also the fact that with Neil as a character, he used to abuse Patti in their relationship. And what is the biggest character to have power over someone than to be a grown adult and a child? Because you're in position of a power as a parent, technically.
True. I thought that for a sec it was like she was almost putting Neil's image onto Kevin by saying like, would it be better if I told you that I deserved it because I'm a fat pig because I don't shut up? Like, she was saying all the insults that Neil ever told her, I guess. And he's like, no, that's not true. Like, that's not why I'm killing you, because I understand where you come from. It's just that what you've become is destroying me. So, but I mean, he was basically in the same shoes. Like, he had to destroy that person, that innocent, because of himself, because she was annoying to him. So I think in order for him to be able to do that, he had to understand that it's not for that he's doing it. I don't know. It's crazy. This show is hard to analyze.
Oh.
All right, we're gonna move on because we're almost at the end of season 2, and things are getting really tense. A lot of stuff is happening, and we need to see what happens next. So I want to find out if Patti truly is gone. I think she is, but I'm gonna miss her. She's a good actress.
If after everything that he's done, she's still there, I think he's gonna be pissed.
sure. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this episode with us. If you want to see the next one right away, it is already up on Patreon. The link is in the description.
So you know what to do, guys. You just go down there, you click, and you subscribe. And if you don't want to, just need to wait for the next Friday to come up on YouTube, because that's gonna be up on YouTube next Friday.
Yeah. Bye.
See you then, guys.